Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Well, what do we have here? A rematch. Terrence Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Who you got? Give me a thumbs up if you think Terrence will beat up Canelo again. 2 thumbs up if you say Canelo got it this time. I'll give you a few moments to think about it. Okay, time's up. Family, my thoughts. Oh, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be another whipping. You know why? Because styles make fights. And I really didn't see anything that Canelo did that he could do differently to give him the edge next time around. More importantly, I didn't see anything that Bud did that could cause him to lose the fight the next time around. He fought pretty much a perfect fight. And that's usually how Bud fights when he's fighting a major bout. When he's going against somebody who everybody thinks is going to cause him some trouble, who's going to finally take his O, Terrence Bud Crawford shows up and he shows out. He is one of those once-in-a-lifetime fighters who is better than other once-in-a-lifetime fighters, or what should I say, once-in-a-generation fighters. He's better than those fighters. Now, you know what that means. I mean, that's like Marvin Hagler or Sugar Ray, right? Like being better than the once-in-a-generation fighters that they came up with. Bad boys. I mean, and that middleweight division during Hagler and, Sugar Ray Leonard, you had Roberto Duran, you had Marvelous Marvin Hagler, you had Wilfred Benitez. Come on, fam. Ooh, man, that was a killer division. They kind of moved around from different divisions, but primarily they fought around in the middleweight division. But in any event, they were all like primetime rivalries, and the best to ever do it, the absolute best to ever do it. I wish that was the case with Terrence. I wish he had more fighters like him, like more killers in his generation. But there really ain't nobody close in his generation, in his weight class. There's really nobody really close to Terrence. There's nobody out there I can look at right now and say he could beat Terrence Crawford. I don't see it. Confidently say, because anybody can be beaten, but just confidently be able to say that guy is better than Terrence Crawford. Nah, I can't do that. Now here's the thing: Terrence Crawford is going into that fight. If he does fight Canelo for a rematch, he'll be going in there with all 4 belts that he won from Canelo in their last outing. And that's if the IBF doesn't force him to fight Iglesias, and the WBC don't do the same thing and force him to fight Willie. I'm gonna tell you something. Neither one of them can beat Terrence, and I really like Willie. He's a throwback, straight up killer. He's looking for the knockout. But there's some vulnerabilities there I've seen. The defense is not all that great. And I have seen him at times, get tired during the fight. You can't get tired with Terrence Bud Crawford. His objective is to wear you down and then wear you out. That's what he does. The boy is dangerous. I mean, extremely dangerous. In fact, I'll recant that and let me take that boy back. The man is very, very dangerous. You don't want none of that. I think Canelo has no choice but to rematch. He has no choice because he should have fought Benavidez. Benavidez is the bigger man. It would have been a better matchup, I do believe. I think Benavidez probably would have beat him, but if he had lost to Benavidez, it wouldn't be so bad. It wouldn't look so bad on his record because he lost to a big guy, right? Terence Crawford came up essentially 3 weight classes. He went from 147 to 160. What is that? What is that? What is that weight division? 165, I think. Went all the way up to 165. Oh no, man, you can't. No. So 168. He went up to 168. So that is a bitter pill to swallow when a smaller man comes in and takes your crown, because that's the only really saving grace that most people had for Canelo. I kept hearing people say, well, he's too big. He's too big for Crawford. He's too big for Crawford. He's too big for Crawford. Man, they obviously didn't know Terence Bud Crawford's heart. Yeah, he may have been big in size, but, overall size, but that heart, they don't make those hearts bigger than Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is very competitive in everything that he does. They also thought that Terence Crawford wouldn't win the fight because Terence is a little older at 38. They thought that he would lose to the younger man who's 35. Typically, the older you are, that kind of works against you in boxing. But these 38-year-old boxers today are different from 38-year-old boxers of yesterday. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the air, the workout regimen, is are they taking a holistic approach or whatever? What's going on? But that 38 today is different from 38 of yesterday. I mean, after George Foreman won the heavyweight title in his 40s, the heavyweight title in his 40s, now people are looking at that 40-something like it's nothing. Now you got fighters that it wouldn't be surprised to see somebody fighting well into their 50s. You dig? But getting back to that rematch, I said it all along. You can go back and check out the video when Crawford first won the fight. I said that this makes a rematch. It's the best thing that's out there for Terence, because I don't see another fighter out there who can draw as much fanfare as Canelo. And, fanfare equals bucks. And I'm talking about big bucks. Because Terence Crawford did not knock him out, he whooped him good, but because he didn't knock him out, there are people out there, they're delusional, but they believe that, if Canelo just fight a little harder, or get a little earlier start, or if he pray a little longer, perhaps some kind of way, if he stare at him hard enough, somehow, perhaps he'll be able to come out victorious. And I say, that's not going to happen. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.